Hey, it's Meg, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you everything that's in my Delphonics pouch, all prepped and ready for Junk Journal July, which is happening over on my Instagram. I will leave all the details down below, and I've also got my previous videos showing you how I've made my journal for this as well, so I will leave a link to those if you want to go and watch that. But I just thought I would show you everything that I've got sort of ready to go, so that creating is going to be as easy as possible because everything is to hand. And this kind of doubles up as a way of showing you guys sort of my go-to supplies for junk journaling, because this is really like the basics that I would use. There's not like a ton of stuff in here, because obviously this is only a little sort of daily challenge. I don't want to be like overwhelmed with loads of stuff, but I just thought I would put in here the essentials so that I had them to hand ready to go. And this Delphonics pouch I really love because it's really handy just to carry around the house or whatnot. I would say to carry around wherever I'm going, but we're not going anywhere at the minute, so to carry around your house whilst you're staying at home and socially distancing. So in this front pocket here I just have a few of my like pens. So I've got my fountain pen, which I actually really want to use more, so that's why I've put it in here. And then this is a black Arteza brush pen. You can tell I've really used this because it's kind of rubbed off all the writing on it, but this is a black sort of brush pen, and I really love this for doing like lettering and stuff and sort of fake calligraphy, if you will. Then I've just got a basic ballpoint pen, it's just a Bic one. I've got a pencil for doing any sketching, and then I've got two white pens. So they're both Uniball Signo, but I've got the broad and I've got like a sort of thinner one as well, because the thinner one is nice for writing and then the thicker one is nice for doing, say, like borders or like different sort of detail work, so I like to have them both. Then in here I've literally just got my glue stick, because you can't junk journal without a glue stick, or some sellotape or something to stick anything down. And then in this pocket here I just have my basic ink pad and my date stamp, just so I can stamp each day of the challenge. This isn't normally like a go-to for me every day with my journal, but for a challenge like this I kind of want to stamp the date for the pages, just so I know which day like the page was in relation to the prompts. So that's why I've got this in here. Then moving to the top pockets, I've obviously got some scissors for cutting ephemera up, but to be honest, a lot of the time I will just rip stuff and not be too sort of precise with everything. And then in this pocket, this is kind of my little collection of like smaller bits of ephemera. So I've just got some literally random bits. I was going around my sort of little makeshift art studio and gathering some bits. So I've got some little like tags that I had cut out, and a brown tag. These are the sort of translucent post-it notes that you can get at Muji. I've got some of those I want to use up. Just some more scrap sort of scrapbook paper. And then, like I said, these are really small bits that I just had lying around. So this is something I stamped onto a sort of painted piece of vintage paper, some little days of the week that I had written out, some sort of black card with white borders on them, graph paper, bits of scraps, everything that I had just sort of lying around on my desk, bits of collage papers, brown paper. So just the smaller bits that I would want to put on a page. That's where I've kept these, just so that they are separate from everything else that's going on. So, and then in the main section here, I don't have anything in the back, just because it's a little bit awkward. So everything is kind of in the main bit here, really. So I've got my HP Sprocket. I do think this is a nice little printer, and I might want to print some photos maybe for this challenge. One of the prompts is a photo, so I'm probably going to use this to print a photo. Obviously you don't need a photo printer to print a photo. You can use just a normal printer to print a photo. You can use, maybe if you've got like an old photo, like a vintage kind of photo, you could use that as well. But I've just got this because I know one of the prompts is going to be photo, so I'm going to want to print a photo. So I've just got that to hand. Then what I went ahead and did, I've got like a big stash of washi in like a little basket, which I'll show you. This is my basket of washi. There's not like loads, but there's a fair few. And I didn't want to dig through this every day to find a piece of washi that would match what I was doing that day. So what I've done is I've made it really simple for myself, and I went ahead and picked out a load of washi tapes that kind of all match together. So as you can see, they're quite like pinky, neutral kind of tones. Even some little labels here that I have. So I just picked out a few because obviously this is only like a short challenge, so I don't need loads, but I just wanted to pick them out ready so that they were ready to go, and I had like a sort of uniform colour scheme to work with, so all my pages would kind of match together. So that's why I've done that. And then I have my bigger scraps of papers in the back here. So these are sort of larger pieces of just scrapbook paper, and they're quite thick to use in the journal, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use them, but I just really liked the patterns. Maybe I'll make some like envelopes or pockets or something. And then this, I've just kept it together with a binder clip, but I will just show you. So I just used this little envelope here to kind of keep things together. So these were just little bits I cut out from a book cover, and again it's just scraps of like different papers, book papers. These are craft envelopes. I really want to use one of these on a page, and then again just more scraps. So what I've done is the same with the washi. Obviously tried to pick out things that kind of all relatively match together. So as you'll notice, there's very much like a nature theme going on with this, all my florals and botanicals. So I've got sort of a selection of papers ready to go, and there's quite a lot here. I'm not going to end up using all of this, but it's enough to keep me going for the challenge. So I keep that all there, and then pop a binder clip on it just so that it doesn't all go flying in the Delphonics pouch. And then I've just got a couple more bits at the back here. So I picked out some of my coloured pencils just in case I wanted to do any like sketching or adding some like interest or texture or what have you to a page. These are Faber-Castells. I really love these. So I literally just picked out a really limited colour palette that goes with sort of my washi and everything. So again, everything is kind of matching. It's really easy to have a like kit that's ready to go where everything goes together. And these are just some colours that I'm really loving at the minute. So this like deep purple, this like pinkish colour, like is it a mauve almost? I really love this colour, and then a couple of others. So they're just in the back there in case I want to use those. And then I just have some Animal Crossing stickers that I want to use because I'm still obsessed with Animal Crossing, so I'm probably going to use some of those in my pages. And then that's basically it. That's everything that I've got. So that's a look at sort of what I have as a basic essentials journaling kit. And then this is what I've also obviously put together for Junk Journal July. So the challenge starts really soon, so I would love to see you join in. You can follow the hashtag on Instagram. It's hashtag Junk Journal July. Again, I will leave all the information down below, how you can get involved, all the prompts, everything you need to know. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I am going to be using as my kit for the challenge. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more videos from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Snow